Hi guys, welcome to our newest video on gun maintenance. We'll show you this time how to apply a new glue to your gun, or especially the barrel and stuff like that. We've got an old, quite rusty and dirty barrel here that we're gonna make like brand new. What you need for this process is some gloves, some lubricants, steel wool, a degreaser, glue and rust remover, and any type of liquid glue. What we've got here is the liquid glue from Tetra Gun. So we're gonna prepare this and start. First put on your gloves because these chemicals are not very good for your skin, and then we will start. Okay, so what we want to do first is degrease the barrel and clean it. We need to apply this in abundance because we really need to have it degreased for this process. Use a sponge to thoroughly clean it. You see how dirty this can be? When the barrel is cleaned, rinse it with water and just dry it off nicely. So now that the barrel has been cleaned, degreased and dried up, we will use the glue and rust remover. Now do use gloves here because this thing is acidic. You can use a sponge or a cloth or anything like that to put this onto the barrel. Spread it out nicely. Cover all of the parts that you want to glue later. And use a 00 steel wool to just scrape off any excess, anything that's left. Okay, so we've got the barrel down to the metal now, and we want to return to step 1. Of course, we need to scrub all the old glue off and all the rust, depends on the condition of the barrel, before you apply the new glue. But first, now, before we do that, we need to clean and degrease the barrel just again to get off any excess chemicals. So just do it nicely, clean it off, and when you're done, you just rinse it in water again. So the barrel has now been cleaned, all the old glue was removed, and now we're gonna apply the new glue. And the thing is, you need to work fast here. You also need to work thoroughly because otherwise you will have spots, but that's not a problem. If you have spots, if the color is not as dark as you want, you can always repeat the process. Now remember, bluing your weapon is not just about getting a darker color, it's about protecting the material from rust and from wear. But if you want the darker color, you can always repeat the bluing process again without the debluing, of course, and you will just get the right shade that you want. So what we're gonna do is use this liquid blue, and you can use a bore mop, a swipe or anything like that, but I found this very useful. Now make sure you don't touch the parts that you apply the glue on, otherwise you're gonna have spots. So we're just gonna dip this in and just go all over. spread it nicely and equally along the barrel. Now if you see any parts that have a little bit of spots on them or something, you can just apply a little bit more on those parts, but you will see how it looks after the process. Okay, then just leave it, let it rest for a minute or so, and then rinse it in water again, and that's it. So after a minute or two of the chemical working its magic, we can see it's got much darker, much more equal color, very nice. We rinse it out with water when we think we've got the right tone. Then you use some very fine 00 steel wool. You can also polish it while you rinse it under water, it's not necessary. You just polish it out a little bit. This will equal out the tone and make the barrel a nice shade all over. Now even if there's some spots, if they're not too great, even this polishing will sort them out. So we just do this and then dry out the barrel with some cloth or some paper towels. Okay. So the last step we want to do is just apply a nice layer of any oil or lubricant on your barrel. Just spread it out on the whole surface, and then we'll just leave this for a couple of hours for the material to rest. And then that's it, that's the final product.